I sit in my ride, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I sit in my ride.
Number 2, second win of the season as well. Pacey Wygent rolling off turn 4. Pacey Wygent, third career Di9 Designs NAOR Series win. A little bit swirly there. He's going to be all right. Ryder moving to the outside. Andrew Chapman coming. They're wrecking in the back. Hard hit for a couple of these drivers. Enriquez moves in front of Chapman. It's going to be a drag race to the line there. 3 wide. Make that almost 4 wide. Chapman fights it. It's going to be Andrew Chapman with the win here at Talladega. Live here from Auto Club Speedway in sunny Southern California. Well, I would say sunny Southern California, but we're going into the evening time. So, I mean, it's not really all that sunny out right now, but yeah, we are here, Fontana, California. 2-mile D-shaped oval. That, not going to see too many more races here in the future, but I'm Josh Coppernoll. I'm joined by Jonathan Canfield. John, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Josh. Happy to be back here tonight. Another Di9 NAOR Series race, kicking off our Fab 14 bracket playoff here tonight. We're going to have some drivers paired up with each other here tonight. Whoever finishes better gets to move on in that playoff bracket as we get ready to determine a champion here for this Di9 NAOR Series season.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that a lot. I think this style is unique. It's something that we don't see in real life. I mean, it is, you know, elimination, which we do see, but not like this. Let me go ahead and bring that up for you guys. So, you see here, little bracket. Top 2 seeds, Jonathan Parker and Pacey Wygent. They can relax this race. They're not really racing against anybody. They're just here to try to win the race. But for drivers like Jamil Hawkins, Justin Quimby, those two are facing each other. The winner between Hawkins and Quimby will go on to face Jonathan Parker. So how this is going to work, I mean, of course, you don't have to win. You just have to beat your opponent. So Jamil Hawkins, all he has to do is finish ahead of Justin Quimby. All Justin Quimby has to do is finish ahead of Jamil Hawkins. And whoever does that advances to the next round. So right now, we see our seeding space there. Jamil Hawkins, Justin Quimby, I keep talking about. We got Jose Ruiz, Mike Campbell, Donnie Kite, Josh Arnold. More on that in just a moment. Nick Kapiak, Noah Blackwell, Zach Meredith versus Cole Snyder, and Hunter Peach versus Jimmy Mensch. So a lot of good matchups tonight. Now, I said more on that a little bit for the Donnie Kite, Josh Arnold thing. Unfortunately, Donnie Kite broke his ankle at work, and he's not going to be available the rest of the season. They were going to give Kite's position to somebody else. Person that they were going to give it to wasn't able to show up, couldn't make it, and so ultimately the spot just was going to stay vacated right now, or for now. So unfortunately for Donnie Kite, he's had a really good season. He's not going to be able to compete for a championship as things stand now. But that is a look at the tournament bracket. And we'll continue to remind you guys all the matchups going on tonight, all night. So, looking forward to this. And seeing how this is going to play out.
Yeah, Josh, you give that little bit of news right there about Donnie Kite, and devastating the way his season has gone. Just a driver who's been very, very fast and just not had the best season, but had a consistent season. And it's hard to hear about the way his season's going to end with that ankle injury. And in other news, we've got two drivers that are actually on suspension for tonight. The 69-0 Blackwell, he'll be at home watching tonight, and the 18 Giovanni Klein, he'll also be watching tonight, as both those drivers have been suspended after circumstances going back to the last race. Also, to kind of go on another bit of a down note, the 16 of Kyle Tubb, right now currently at the top of the board. You're going to notice at home that he is got a bit of a name change to Kyle Reed, and that's in remembrance after the loss of his grandfather. So our thoughts and prayers are with Kyle Tubb and his entire family as they mourn the loss of Kyle's grandfather.
Yeah, we send our thoughts and prayers to that family for Kyle Tubb. On another note, you did talk about the two drivers that are suspended, and it's actually the number 48 of Giovanni Klein, not the 18.
That would be a typo error in the message I received then. But
it was for
either way, there was an 8 in there.
So lots of things to watch out for tonight. Lots of storylines. This race is going to be 105 laps. Looking forward to watching this play out. I love it. It's such a fun track. Anyway. Always one of my favorites to watch, and I think there might be a little bit of a biased opinion as well, because this track is so much like Michigan. Of course, my home track. Which, speaking of, I just want to thank everybody at NAOR, Josh Arnold, and all the drivers for having the bye week last week to allow myself and a lot of the Radius Racing guys that you see on Saturday night to be able to, have the weekend off for racing at MIS last weekend. We were at the ARCA race 1 week ago today, which was an incredible race. Jesse Love took the win, which may not come as a surprise, but it was a really good race, and he had to earn it too. It did not come easy for him. So that was pretty cool. Good race to be at. So yeah, just big thanks to the NAOR guys for having a bye week to allow me to be at the real MIS racetrack. A little over 4 minutes left in practice. We're actually going to step aside just for a quick moment. But we will be right back. Alright, and with that, we have just under 2 minutes. So, John, I gotta ask, who is your pick to win?
It's one of those tracks that you're going to kind of have a toss-up at because it's so big here, Josh, and with this car and this draft package, we're kind of going to get privileged to see a draft type of race tonight. Draft is going to be crucial. But I got to swing for the fences here and say Chase McGuire honestly looks like he's got a good amount of speed. A little bit of a dark horse type of pick. Don't normally see Chase McGuire running up front consistently top 5, top 10, but he's not far down on the speed charts tonight. I think if Chase McGuire can put together a full race with the way this draft package is, that could play right into his favor.
It's a really good pick. I like that pick a lot. I'm going to go with the guy that actually won this track last season, and he's also been really strong at the speedways. Hunter Peach, driver the number 20. You never can count him out, and I think this is a race that really plays into his favor. Watch for that 20 machine, be up front, and take the win.
As we come down to the end of practice here, it does look like Kyle Tubbs going to finish on the top of the board here tonight for practice.
So, qualifying is going to start, and first one on track is Cameron Caldwell. Caldwell is in sim as a 99, but he'll be in a 98 scheme tonight.
Bit of a one-off race here for the driver of that 98 in the Pit News Chevrolet. You see someone else out here tonight running a very similar paint scheme. Cameron Caldwell designed them both. The guy that's normally up here in the booth with us, Adam Kuhn, going to be making his NAOR debut tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Adam Kuhn can do. He actually was in another race on JCTV. It was at Talladega. My friend Brayton, what was it? 138.32, I think, was the mileage name. But Adam was doing really good in that race as well. I know it's Talladega. Anything can happen there. But, he was holding his own. Tonight, it's going to be a different challenge. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Adam can do in his number 90 machine. But still watching Cameron Caldwell qualify. Only car to take lap time so far, a 40.829. And Jimmy Mensch goes top of the board at 40.393. Cameron Caldwell coming off turn 4. Caldwell knows this track really well. And I know he's been looking forward to this race. He goes top of the board, a 40.368.
Speaking of Adam Kuhn looks like he might have he's out there putting down laps, but I don't see them logging, so I'm not sure if he had a brush up with the wall or what might have happened. Oh, right there, he tags the wall again, so no lap time for Adam as he's on his 3rd lap right now. But Adam just out here getting some practice, getting used to the car, how it handles. Obviously, you know, Josh, you mentioned he was in that Talladega truck race that we had just a few weeks ago. Trucks handle very different than these higher horsepower cars, and the aero's very different. And as you can attest, Adam is making his way through the ranks of not only leagues, but iRacing as well. So he probably hasn't raced very much of these high horsepower cars here.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what his experience is. You know, he is pretty newer to iRacing. Racing, that is. But, you know, with the Gen 6 car at the speedways, like Auto Club, you know, that we're watching tonight, kind of drive a lot like a plate race. A little bit different. You still have to be careful of your tires. You know, eventually your tires will wear and things will get spread out. But for the most part, you know, it is a lot like a super speedway type race. I think Adam will do just fine.
Well, Snyder appears to be rolling off pit road to come take time for his qualifying lap here. Just now getting up to speed. Pulling up onto the track. Jimmy Mensch actually at the top of our board right now, setting a time of 40.331. That is the time to beat currently. Cole Snyder going to go all the way around the top in 3 and 4 and build as much momentum as he can coming to his first lap.
All the way down towards the apron is Cole Snyder through turns 1 and 2.
See the banner that's on those cars here tonight. Any of those cars you see in the field tonight are going to be the drivers of this playoff bracket that we have here tonight. So any drivers with the blue banners on the top of the windshield and the blue spoiler on the car, those are going to be your playoff drivers here tonight. Cole Snyder, first lap, 40.508. Going to need to pick it up a little bit here on the second lap to be able to get anywhere close to that pole time.
Currently P7 for Cole Snyder. Oscar Enriquez jumps to P6.
Cole Snyder comes to the line to complete his second lap all the way down to the apron as he crosses the line. A 40.345, so move Cole Snyder up to the second position. Good lap there by the driver of the 24. Pacey Wygent going to be rolling off of the pit lane here. Come take time.
Hunter Beach going into turn 3 for lap 2. Currently P10 on the board. Peach, see if he can improve. P1 for Hunter Peach.
40.195 for the driver of the 20 machine. Setting himself almost 2/10 separated from the field. Josh, we've seen this story before. When Hunter Peach is on one, he is on one. And if he's setting that kind of time above the field, it could be a good night for the driver of the 20.
As mentioned, he did win this race last season. It's always good at the speedways. We are watching Pacey Wygent. Gonna come across the line. .744 for Pacey Wygent. Goes 16th on the board. Jonathan Parker just starting his qualifying time. Not too far behind Pacey Wygent.
Wygent had a great 3 and 4 right there as he comes off. Across the line here. Pacey Wygent to the top of the board, 40.177.
Jonathan Parker, P17, a 40.715. Michael Kruger also on track, P16 right now. Kruger is coming out of turn 4. Kruger goes to P4, a 40.340. And now it is Jonathan Parker going to cross the line. P3, 40.245.
I think that's going to set our field here tonight, Josh. Don't see any other cars rolling off on track. Only 2 drivers that haven't taken time. Adam Kuhn already documented that he had contact with the wall. And Mike Campbell does not appear to be taking a lap.
Are we in on provisionals here, huh?
go ahead and look at our qualifying, our starting grid. There we go. So starting on pole is going to be Pacey Wygent, the 00. Hunter Peach will start on the outside of the front row in P2. Jonathan Parker starting P3. Jimmy Mensch will start 4th. And Michael Kruger will start 5th.
Cole Snyder going to roll off from that 6th position outside of Michael Kruger. Next row back is going to be Josh Arnold with Zach Meredith to his outside in that 8th position. Cameron Caldwell going to park it in P9 right now with Austin McGill to his outside in that 10th position.
Nick Kapiak will start in 11th. Chase McGuire starting 12th. Andrew Green will start 13th. Oscar Enriquez 14th. And Zachary Wareham in 15th.
Justin Quimby going to roll off 16th. Jose Ruiz 17th. Kyle Tubb going to roll off from that 18th position. Jake Millsap 19th. Michael Morgan 20th. And then your 21st and 22nd place starters here tonight. Mike Campbell in 21st and 22nd is going to go to JCTV's own Adam Kuhn.
That is your starting lineup for tonight. So real quick, if you guys are reading chat, Mr. Haps is Nick Kapiak's dad. Nick Kapiak is under a tornado warning right now. I'm not really sure what's all going on. I live about an hour or so south of Hapiak, and I was actually under a tornado warning about an hour and a half ago. There was nothing going on in my area, but I know there was some storms north of me, and so Hapiak could be under some storms. He is gridded, he is on track, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad for Hapiak, and him and his family can stay safe. And also his internet holds up. But most importantly, just want him to stay safe. So the pace car gonna work its way in pit road. The field in the hands of Pacey Wygent. And green flag is waving. We're underway here at Auto Club.
Before we even take the green there, I've been noticing that 26, 12 on the door, 26 in sim, Zach Wareham having a lot of blinking issues right now.
Side by side for the race lead, Pacey Wygent and Jonathan Parker. These two, they don't even need to be racing this hard. Both of them on bye weeks in the tournament, but they are side by side for the race lead. They want another win. Oh, contact in the back. Cole Snyder in the wall. I believe that was Oscar Enriquez behind him. They are still going to go straight.
Cole Snyder mic'd up immediately there and voicing a little bit of displeasure with what had happened. Mick Kapiak took fault for what had happened there and said he just got loose and slid up in front of him. But the damage already done to the 24. See how that hurts him or affects him here as this race continues.
Michael Kruger rolling the bottom. And yes, I know it says the 99 is Caldwell, and 99 on track. It's a JCTV car, but that is not Cameron Caldwell. That is Michael Kruger. Cameron Caldwell actually is as the 99 on track. It's the 98. Driving the In the Pits News Chevy. Jimmy Mensch. He is rolling the outside of Hunter Peach. trying to get himself a good finish tonight.
Here comes Kruger, going to go 3 wide with Caldwell and Peach. He's going to go to the very bottom here and try to get a twofer if he can. Caldwell going to roll the outside of Mensch now. Mensch going to be in the middle of 3 wide here. Oh, boys, that's not going to work very well.
See how wide this track is. There is lots of room. Cameron Caldwell up to P3. Jimmy Mensch not giving up. Trying to roll that bottom.
And here comes Kruger again after having that contact coming off of turn 2. He's going to try and keep rolling the bottom. Right now, though, draft advantage to the outside lane. Kruger's all by himself down there. He's going to just have to keep trying to make up time through the center of the corner when he's rolling that bottom.
Ooh, is that McGill that caught the wall there off 2? I believe it is. McGill gonna try to roll bottom underneath Josh Arnold. Battle for the race lead, though. Jonathan Parker is going to get ahead of Pacey Wygent. Parker sliding up. Pacey Wygent looking to the inside, going to try the crossover move. They're going to be side by side going down the back straightaway.
Caldwell close up to the back bumper. Jonathan Parker trying to get him going. Now Mensch going to try and roll the top here. See if he can gain an advantage on Caldwell. Mensch going to pull low and try to come give help to that 00. Josh Arnold also going to pull down and give a little bit of drafting help. But Josh Arnold ultimately going to tuck back into that outside lane. Leave Jimmy Mensch hanging out there on the bottom. Lane we really haven't seen Mensch use too much. Wygent going to get back to the lead here. Mensch going to have to try and find a way to get back in line. He's not going to be able to do it. Peach coming to his back bumper. Kruger looking low. Got a dogfight up here for the lead. Ooh, Meredith getting really close with Arnold.
It's contact. Arnold slid up.
And going back to look at the replay, somehow none of them caught the wall. Little contact, nobody hits the wall. Who's that making a move in the background? I believe that was Kruger pulling out a line, trying to make a move on the 94 Jimmy Mensch.
Battle for the race lead. Once again, Jonathan Parker to the inside of Pacey Wygent. Wygent rolling that outside line. Gonna help him a lot on corner exit. Wygent holding on to the race lead for now. Now Cameron Caldwell looking to the inside of Jonathan Parker. Caldwell wants a say in this.
And the shuffling we've had just in the back half of the top 5 too. Jimmy Mensch ended up losing that 4th position. Now Austin McGill going to look to the outside as he was running in the 4th position. He's going to look for 3rd on Cameron Caldwell, and he's going to bring Peach, Mensch, and maybe Kruger with him.
Caldwell is stuck right now on that bottom. Auto Club being such a momentum track on the high line. It'll be hard.
But here comes Peach to the inside of McGill now.
Hunter Peach trying to get P3.
Parker going to keep peeking to the inside for the lead here. He got to run. He's got to take it. McGill going to close up to the back bumper of the 00. This is going to put Parker in a very precarious spot. McGill rolling almost all the way to that outside wall. He and Hapiak right now running the highest line around that corner. See Parker try to take away the momentum. McGill gonna cross over and get to the inside here.
McGill all the way on the bottom.
Rolls it very well there. He's almost clear, just not quite enough. And Peach gonna get to the back bumper of the 92 and give him a shot going down here into turn 1.
Jonathan Parker gonna send it into 1. He was clear, he just couldn't slide up in front of Pacey Wygen. Wygen gonna get the lead back. Hunter Peach dives down to the inside on the back straightaway.
Parker goes in just as deep as Peach does to try and prevent him from being able to slide up. But Peach prevails in the end right now. Oh, Peach got loose. Parker gonna get back to the outside as Peach bobbled there off of 4. Look at Nick Hapiak creeping his way up here. Hapiak's licking his chops as he sees these guys stumble in front of him.
Pretty impressive job by Nick Hapiak, qualified 11th. Top 4, single file, nose to tail. Everybody running the high line except Pacey Wygen goes down to the middle. I think
McGill pulls out a line here. Not sure what he's trying to do. Gives up a couple spots there by pulling out a line.
Drivers are starting to figure out that the top line is the line you need to be in. And look at Nick Hapiak. Gonna get to the outside. Jonathan Parker now ahead of Parker. Right there on the back bumper of Pacey Wygen. Hapiak running extremely high through the corner.
And he does that for a reason. Watch how quickly he's going to close up to this back bumper of this 00. The momentum carried from that, and Parker having a little bit of contact here. I believe that was with the 98 and the 21. Cameron Caldwell and Austin McGill. Parker almost had himself a wreck on the back straightaway.
And for Jonathan Parker, who's kind of had an up and down season, this race he can afford to have it as a down race, if you will. And this is really his last opportunity for that. Again, because he's on, quote-unquote, a bye week, if you will, with the way the tournament works. Jonathan Parker, obviously he doesn't want to have to DNF. He wants to go up there and win the race. That's the goal, of course. But he can afford to have a bad race tonight. That's it.
Yeah, and if you're him or Pacey Wygen, you kind of use this race as an experiment type of race. Make a move you normally wouldn't make. Try something new. Try a different strategy even. See if it works out for you. Get as much information as you can before you have to compete every single week to beat another driver.
Look at this right here. Nick Hapiak to the inside of Pacey Wygen. Hapiak is clear. He's going to slide it. New leader for now, but Pacey Wygen with a crossover move. Wygen actually going to lead that lap. Big time, but here comes Hunter Peach to the back bumper of Nick Hapiak. Now Wygent shuffled out of line on the bottom. Gonna lose 2, 3, maybe 4 positions here.
That's the product we see from this racing and this package that this car brings here. Very draft dependent, especially with these long straightaways we have here. If you don't get up in a hole, you're kind of just a sitting duck. Once you get stuck down there on the bottom, you're kind of just going to get freight trained. Everybody running the top except for the 22, Josh Arnold. He's the first car I see running super low. Wygent's still working that middle, but Arnold keeps working the low side of the track. And, you know, you got to wonder here, Josh, well, who's burning their tires up right now, running top, bottom, every which way for each different lane? Which lane is going to be better to your tires and which lane is going to be worse for your tires?
Yes. No, I mean, obviously the fastest line is the high line, but the line you want to be at to save tires is going to be down on the bottom. Up top, you're carrying a lot of momentum. You're really abusing your tires a lot. So those that are running the high line right now, yeah, it's fast. You're going to gain a lot of track position. It's going to be hard for drivers on the bottom to pass. But I think the drivers that, you know, commit to the bottom are going to be the ones that save tires in the long run. As you see right here, Michael Kruger trying to make a move on Nick Capiak. He's not going to be able to complete it. And now
Caldwell wanted to get up in front of the 21 of McGill there and wasn't able to, so he's going to be the back bumper of Michael Kruger. Close call there, though. Caldwell almost got himself turned there down the front straightaway. Seen a lot of that tonight so far. A lot of drivers getting desperate to get back up as quickly as you can. As you see Caldwell tuck back in line again. One driver I haven't seen with a ton of urgency is the driver making a move for the lead. When he gets stuck down there, he doesn't get desperate. But you see what he did there? He committed and he executed perfectly. Created a side draft with Hunter Peach, pulled him back a little bit. Peach does the crossover. But that's the way you got to make passes here. Got to take that air off the left rear a little bit, suck that car back, and do exactly what Pacey Wygent did, and that was drive it in deep and slide up in front of that car.
one thing I am pretty surprised about here is how everybody's still packed together up here for the first 11 positions. All still grouped up. We've ran 40 at the line, 46 miles, green flag. And these tires are still carrying these drivers to be packed up like this. A little bit surprised to see that. Hunter Peach making a move on Nick Capiak.
Peach trying to make the move on Hapiak here. Peach going to drive it in deep on the bottom. Hapiak going to drive it in just as deep and go to the door. That's going to make the 20 a little bit tight. Here comes the 17 of Zachary Meredith from essentially out of left field. The 16, Kyle Tubb, he's up here and he's in it. Kyle Tubb just moved himself up to third. A lot of shuffling right here in this pack. We're starting to get a big pack here, Josh, and it's starting to get crazy.
These guys not slowing down at all. Pacey Wygent once again to the inside of Nick Capiak. Gonna fade back a little bit as Kyle Tubb now P2. Oh, contact! Jimmy Mencher around! Jonathan Parker involved, Josh Arnold involved. Zachary Meredith going through the grass. And that's going to bring out our first yellow.
Oh.
Caldwell was so close to getting involved in that as well. And I think Austin McGill might have gotten a small piece of it.
And looking back at the replay, it looks like just a bad timing, really. Jonathan Parker had a run on the 94 Jimmy Mensch. Not sure what happened with Jimmy Mensch, if he just stumbled off the corner. Parker gets in the back, and chaos ensues.
It looks like Jimmy Mensch might have just gotten too hard onto the gas out of the corner, washed up the track, and caught the wall a little bit. And then chain reaction from there. And that's going to put us under our first caution of the night. Pit lane is open, and no surprise here. Everybody is coming down. Capiak going to win the race off pit road. So Cameron Caldwell and Andrew Green, they both rolled down pit road, but that was it. I'm wondering if they both missed their box.
It does look like the 98, the 25 keeps rolling down pit road. He definitely missed his box, and it looks like the 98 also missed his box, pulled into the boxes, but did not stop in the box. He and Andrew Green look like they're going to come down this time by.
Indeed they are. So it will be Nick Capiak, Pacey Wygen, Kyle Tubb, Hunter Peach, and Michael Kruger, the top 5. And at the choose, Capiak takes the bottom, Wygen top, Kyle Tubb top, Michael Kruger takes the bottom, Jose Ruiz, Chase McGuire, Jake Millsap, Justin Quimby. "27 laps complete of 100.
We have some interesting driver chatter. Front 2 actually did not choose there, and Michael Kruger even coming on the mic saying he wasn't aware that they were choosing there. Race control never announced a choose. Front 2 actually just drove straight through the middle. They are going to extend the caution here to try and get this sorted right, as we had a mess up on the choose. Oh, they're going to throw a caution right away when it goes green. As you see, the 00 and the 6 drop into the back. Black flags are being cleared right now. A lot of confusion here. We'll try to keep up with it as we can. But caution coming back out because of the leaders not choosing there.
So you're going to have to slow down for the pace car, which is what's going on here. Pace car is slowly making its way up to the front.
They are going to shorten this caution so they can get back racing. The 6 and the 00 both giving themselves EOLs here for not choosing at the line. The driver comes. Drivers are just confused on when to choose here. And Josh, I'm even a little confused on if they're going to choose again here or if they are going to just line back up in the line they chose.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on.
They have just shortened it to 1 lap. Lights are out on the pace car. Michael Kruger looks like he's also given himself an EOL here, as he did not choose. So front row shakes up a little bit. Kyle Tubb, Hunter Peach. Your guess is as good as mine as who's in control here. If we were going by iRacing scoring, it would be Kyle Tubb, but I could be wrong. So Kyle Tubb is the leader now. It will be on Kyle Tubb. He will lead us back to the green here. Hunter Peach is outside. Jose Ruiz and Chase McGuire. We are back green.
Kyle Tubb gonna clear up to the high line. Just pulling away. Hunter Peach with a big run. Currently staying behind Kyle Tubb. Oscar Enriquez looking make some noise here. He's going to pull ahead of Hunter Peach. Now Enriquez, P2.
Enriquez got a little bit of damage on that front end of this SBLD 56 JCTV machine, but he's going to look to the outside here on Kyle Tubb. He's going to have the run Tub right now, not a lot of help. Peach going to kind of give the assist here to that 56 machine.
Race lead to Oscar Enriquez. Hunter Peach staying patient.
Justin Quimby up here competing for the third spot with Austin McGill looking to the middle here. Kyle Tubb has a momentary blink there. He reappears on track. We are 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, you name it. They are 3 wide right there. McGill working hard, getting himself up to heat. And already I see 2 very familiar cars making their way up here. The 6 of Nick Hapiak and the 00 Pacey Wygant running 2 different lines. Hapiak got himself in the bottom of a 3 wide situation right now. Wygant all the way up by the wall, just picking cars off one by one right
now. This looks like an organized mess. Oh! Somebody was in the wall.
I believe that might have been the 23 of Jose Ruiz as he pulls way down track.
It's Andrew Green. I think Ruiz was reacting to that. Hunter Peach looking for the race lead. Driving it deep into turn 1. He'll have the ability to clear Oscar Enriquez. What's Oscar going to do? Now looking low, he's got Austin J. McGill coming with him.
McGill gonna give Enriquez a shot. That'll give him some momentum into the corner, but Peach just drove it in so deep up there on the outside that he was able to actually stay door to door with Enriquez. Now if you're McGill, where do you go? Do you help the 56? Do you stay tucked up in line? Looks like he's gonna stay tucked up in line and probably have a chance at picking up this second position here.
Scrambling for positions. Mason Wygant trying to recover. Wygant is just outside the top 5, sitting in 6th place. We'll look to make it 3 wide. Justin Quimby, Nick Gapiak, and now a huge move. 3 wide for 2nd.
Oh, we got crashing in the background. Chase McGuire.
McGuire got hit hard by Mike Campbell. That's going to put us under caution for the 2nd time.
Oh. McGuire looks like he was trying to get up in front of the 98 of Caldwell. Caldwell bobbled there and got him in the right rear.
They were 3 wide and very tight.
Oh, somebody came through after the caution was out and got this 7 car while he was stopped on track. Oh, Cole Snyder. So now Cole Snyder's car has got more damage than it had before. And Cole Snyder is not very happy with the 7 of Chase McGuire, saying Chase McGuire didn't wait for the track to be clear before he rejoined. And I can understand the frustration of the 24 there, but Josh, you and I both know that, at least I think we both know, when caution comes out, you should be rolling off throttle, especially if you're a guy in the back, because you have no idea what you're rolling into, and I think that's the case there with the 24. He doesn't know what he's rolling into, and just, I know he's trying to keep up, but I question why he was rolling through there so quickly.
It's a frustrating situation for sure.
Looks like the 25 Andrew Green and Michael Kruger stay out here. The rest of the field looks like they come down.
That is the case. Andrew Green, Michael Kruger staying out. We're going to be first and second. Hunter Peach, first one on fresh tires, going to be third. Also, Jay McGill, fourth. And Jake Millsap, fifth. They are choosing this time. Green takes the outside, Kruger inside. Peach and Enriquez take the high line. Gill, bottom. Zachary Meredith, bottom. Cameron Caldwell taking the bottom. Jake Millsap at the top. Just Quibby going with the top line. Kyle Tubb as well taking the top line. Josh Arnold going bottom. Still plenty of racing to go here at Auto Club. So we are 40 laps into this race. Gonna restart with 64 to go. Two drivers have completely retired out of this. That would be Michael Morgan, the 06, and Zachary Wareham in the 26. Cole Snyder, Mike Campbell are sitting on pit road right now. Their nights might be done. Pace car is in. And in the hands of Andrew Green. Green flag back in the air. Beach looking way to the outside on Andrew Green. And here comes Austin J. McGill. McGill's going to get to the outside of Michael Kruger.
Andrew Green kind of dropping like a rock here on this restart. Here comes Oscar Enriquez through the middle. 3 wide right now. Now Jake Millsap through the middle. Enriquez trying to hold on to his position. He's going high and low.
Michael Kruger, despite being on older tires, trying hard not to let that phase him. He went to the inside of McGill, but that outside just too powerful. Now Kruger under attack from Oscar Enriquez. is a tight battle between McGill and Peach. They're side by side. Peach had it for a moment. Now they're going to be 3 wide with Kruger coming on the outside.
Kruger going to get there on the outside. McGill going to hold the bottom here. Look at Hunter Peach getting a run through the middle.
Peach going to take that run to the middle. Down to the bottom. Look at Cameron Caldwell in the background. 3 wide. Hunter Peach the lead. He's going to block McGill all the way down the track. Oh, contact, wrecking in the back. Quimby in the wall. Caution is going to come out.
It's going to be the 3 of Justin Quimby. Oh, gets loose and makes contact with the 22 of Josh Arnold. Immediately apologizes to the driver of the 22 as he was still wrecking. Quimby took full responsibility for that accident, but that's going to hurt him more than it's probably going to hurt the 22 Josh Arnold here. Quimby's one of those drivers in a battle here tonight.
I'm wondering, I saw some contact right at the end. And I'm wondering if Quimby just barely caught that 7?
But I retract my statement. Quimby's not really in a battle here tonight, as it doesn't look like Jamil Hawkins made the call tonight.
Currently, as things are, you mentioned about Quimby and Hawkins. Hawkins not here tonight. That'll help Quimby out advance. Jose Ruiz and Mike Campbell. Campbell sitting in pit road, several laps down. And with the rules being that if you go a certain amount of laps down, you are parked for the remainder of the race. And I'm not sure what that is here at Auto Club. I think it might be 7 laps for Speedways. I don't know if you are able to find that, John. But if that's the case, then Campbell and Snyder would be done for the night.
Minimum speed per the rule book. Drivers pull down pit road when you reach these laps. For anything over 1.5 miles, we have 7 laps down is your minimum speed. If you go 7 laps down, you must park. And just to reference for other tracks, oval under 1.5 miles would be 9 laps, and any road courses would be 5 laps.
That's what I was thinking it was. I just wasn't 100% sure. So thank you for checking on that.
So that's going to put... Oh, Mike pulling back out. So is Cole Snyder.
So they're not
Looks like they're both going to make the call for minimum speed here.
That's what you got to do.
And now...
Can't give up.
This is where I hate to make a reference, but this 24 has actually had his comms removed for the rest of this race. Not a happy driver of the 24. And yes, I know he could be making the call for minimum speed, but could also be making the call to tie up a few loose ends, so to speak. Not very pleased with the way he's been raced this race. I just got to throw it out there. I'm a commentator, and that's what I come here to do. This could be an interesting situation for some of these drivers that have had run-ins with this 24.
Lights on the pace car are off. We are double file. Hunter Pete, Austin McGill, front row. Cameron Caldwell, Oscar Enriquez, row 2. Jake Millsap, Zachary Meredith, row 3. Still, your only retirees are Michael Morgan and Zachary Wareham. Pace car is in. And inside the restart zone, green flag is waving. Back underway here at Auto Club.
McGill going to stay to that outside. Caldwell going to send it in deep. He's going to pull door to door with the 20 here. Going to have a little bit of an advantage. Almost contact there coming off of 2.
Beach, the advantage on that high line. But Cameron Caldwell once again going to send it into the corner. He's going to slide. Peach reacting to it.
He's still going to somehow stay side by side with this 20 car, even without the drafting help. Now he's going to be side by side with McGill. If you're Caldwell, you got to get in whenever you can here. McGill going to look to the outside of Peach. We're going to be almost 3 wide for the lead. Yes, we are going to be 3 wide for the lead here on the back straightaway. Caldwell bottom, Peach middle. McGill up top with help from Enriquez.
Oh,
Tight racing here, little contact. Nobody loses it. But McGill to the race lead now.
Caldwell still stuck in the middle. Here comes Jonathan Parker trying to recover. 4th car on that outside line.
Oh, Parker's loose right there in front of Peach.
Andrew Green going to catch the wall just a little bit.
And Peach right now has just tanked back here to the back half of the top 10. If you're Peach, you got to find a way to pull up the anchor here and try to get yourself back to the front, because right now the anchor's out and he's dropping, and here comes Oscar Enriquez taking a look on McGill.
They're going to be tight. McGill with the advantage. Enriquez going to pull in front of Pacey Wygant.
And here comes Caldwell again with that run on the bottom.
Caldwell clear of Enriquez. Is he going to slide? He is. Enriquez kind of boxed in now. They're 3 wide behind Michael Kruger. All the way down to the bottom.
McGill having an issue there. Big issue.
Caldwell finally up in the line. Michael Kruger. He's got fresh tires. He came down pit road under the last caution. A little bit fresher than everybody else. Kruger trying to make some moves. But Pacey Wygant looking to the inside of Oscar Enriquez. They're going to be side by side for the race lead. give Pacey Wygent the advantage. He clears Oscar Enriquez, and once again, here comes Kruger. The inside, Pacey Wygent. Kruger gonna clear. Wygent gonna dive. Side by side. Wygent at the line. And Wygent clearing Kruger. Kruger pulling low.
Kruger drives it in deep. He's gonna clear Wygent. Wygent gonna have the run and the option here, but not close enough to attack. A little over halfway in this race. Kruger now leads as it's still a frenzy behind he and Wygent. Peach on the inside. Millsap trying to see if he can peek to the middle here. Caldwell leading the train up on the outside with Enriquez and Parker. Caldwell going to cross over on Peach and try to get that third spot back.
Caldwell looking way low. So a little update quickly. 24 Cole Snyder, he had been lapped, pulled down pit road, and Mike Campbell just bringing it on pit road as they crossed. Passed by that time by, so both the drivers now 8+ laps down. I would assume that means that they are parked for the remainder of the race due to the minimum being the above the minimum that you could be down lap wise, that is.
3 wide back there with Jonathan Parker for about 5th or 6th, maybe pretty much the back half of the top 10. Jimmy Mensch making a crawl back up here inside the top 10. Zach Meredith down there on the bottom. Nick Hapiak trying to have a bit of a recovery here.
Still 3 wide.
While we're just a little over halfway in the race, just to document who's moving on to the next round, locked for sure. We talked about Jonathan Parker, Pacey Wygent. They had the bye week this week. Next round, also joining them is going to be Justin Quimby, seeing as he made the call tonight and he'll finish the race. Jose Ruiz, he can't finish any worse than Mike Campbell right now, so he'll end up moving on. Donnie Kite, we mentioned, has that broken ankle, so Josh Arnold's going to get himself to move on. Nick Hapiak was supposed to go up against Noah Blackwell. Noah Blackwell got suspended, so Nick Hapiak gets to move on. Meredith and Snyder out of this race now, so Meredith gets to move on. So our only battle on track right now is between Hunter Peach, running in 3rd last time by, and Jimmy Mensch, who is scored last time by in the 6th position, sitting 3 wide with Millsap and Green right now.
And talking about battle for the race lead, Michael Kruger in the wall. They're going to make contact with Hunter Peach, who is taking a ride through the grass. Oh, that is tough.
And now, this is where I'll say, not only is Peach's race flipped around now, again, just talked about it, got to be racing against Jimmy Mensch. But I'll throw this out there. Peach has finished a race this season in the top 3 with a car that looks much worse than what he's currently got. Even if the car did almost go over. This is not it for Hunter Peach.
I think his car did go over. He was upside down, barrel rolled, landed on 4 wheels, continued to slide through the grass, and then was able to continue rolling.
Pit stops are gonna happen on track right now. I believe I seen a driver stay out though, and yes, I did. 94 Jimmy Mensch gonna stay out here. He'll assume the lead. And Justin Quimby just got a break that'll probably save his race here tonight. He gets the free pass here. He'll get back. I believe that's going to put him on the lead lap here. And give him a chance to repair whatever he can on that car. Race off pit road. Looks like Pacey Wygen's going to win that battle. Oscar Enriquez comes off second. Meredith third. Jonathan Parker, Kyle Tubb.
Jose Ruiz, Adam Kuhn. What about old Adam Kuhn with 2 tires stopped there? Getting himself.
How about Adam Kuhn, who's done himself well tonight and really stayed out in the back? Not been too racy. 62 laps in. Maybe now Adam's got comfortable with the car and he wants to race. Not going a lap down. Done well. Car is mostly in one piece. And it looks like Adam's going to drop to the back here. Maybe a penalty he's serving of some kind.
Oh, that's a bummer. Trying some strategy, getting some track position, and then having to drop to the back.
So the choose did happen there. Jimmy Mensch going to line up inside. Pacey Wygen on the fresh tires outside. Well, I shouldn't even say him on fresh tires. The whole field on fresh tires. Jimmy Mensch, the only car to stay out right there. But Jonathan Parker lines up inside row 2. Oscar Enriquez outside. Then Meredith, third car outside. Kyle Tubb, third car inside. Then Ruiz, Arnold, McGuire, Green, Caldwell, Hapiak, Kruger, and Kuhn. As Quimby and Peach right now are working to catch the field, and McGill just now catching the back of the field. And Josh, I might be missing something. The 24 Cole Snyder's back out on track. I'll reach out to our race control and see if I can get a ruling on this, but as far as I know, Cole Snyder's not supposed to be on track right now.
I'm just as confused as you are, but green flag back in the air. Jimmy Mensch. Great launch. Oh, contact with Jonathan Parker. Parker's going to loop it. Everybody gets around. Nobody else involved. Caution is out. This puts us under caution for the 5th time tonight.
So, interesting turn of events there. I'm going to go back and look and see what the 20 did. Somebody called it out, and he was given a black flag on that restart. So I'm going to go back and look into that. Oh! Wow. Hunter Peach catching up to the field, had a running start, green flag was out, and instead of checking up, he decided to go to the bottom and take as many spots as he could get. And he was black flagged.
While we are under caution, I'm going to step aside just for a quick moment. We'll be back for the restart. Cycles back to being these two. Nick Capiak looking on the outside to take the race lead. Oscar Enriquez, Zachary Meredith going to be on the front row for the restart. 39 laps to go. 38 at the line. Pace car going to work its way down to safety of pit road. And the field in the hands of that 56 machine on the bottom. Inside the restart zone, green flag is back out. We're underway once again here at Auto Club. Good restart by Oscar Enriquez. Front of Zachary Meredith. He's now going to pull to the outside. Meredith try and take the race lead. Enriquez holding on to it for now. Meredith looking to the inside. Meredith is going to drive it in. Sliding up, not clear. Oscar Enriquez is going to hold on to the race lead. Jose Ruiz pushing Meredith, rather. diving it all the way down to the bottom. Now he's clear. Going to pull up in front of Enriquez.
Battling going on in the background. Andrew Green side by side with, I believe that's the 16, Kyle Tubb. He's got Cameron Caldwell and Austin McGill just behind him. McGill going to go through the middle here. Little close to getting into contact there with Tubb. Caldwell going to clear Tubb. McGill still down there on the bottom. Here comes Michael Kruger back through the field as well after that contact with the wall. Everybody trying to see what they can get here. And even one of our own commentators trying to find his way through this field. Adam Kuhn is right there in the mix with this field. Just in front of Jimmy Mensch and Jake Millsap. He's hanging on to the back half of this pack.
Everybody's searching for a lane. Zachary Meredith still rolling that high line. Caldwell dropping back a little bit. Oh, contact between, who was that? Justin Quimby and Adam Kuhn, I believe. Could be right, actually, I think that was Jake Millsap. Caution is out.
Oh, you hate to see it for our buddy Adam there. This contact from Jake Millsap does send Adam around, and a little more than just contact. The only thing I can call it is a full send by the 19. Went for the hole where the hole wasn't there, and poor Adam just nowhere to go. He's just a victim minding his own business. Nothing he could do there other than just let it loop around and hope that he can keep it off the wall as much as possible.
Bummer for our buddy Adam Kuhn. Zachary Meredith, Oscar Enriquez, Andrew Green, Jose Ruiz, and Austin J. McGill. Top 5. Still over 30 laps to go here. Cole Snyder going to be a wave around. Snyder is now down 14 laps.
Josh, I am actually going to update what we documented earlier about the minimum speed rules with this league. Very important note that I happened to miss. Minimum speed will not apply during tournament races. So that explains the 24 Cole Snyder staying out here. And still trying to log laps.
That is answers what's going on.
The way we're pushing out cautions right now, I mean, you can't blame Cole. He certainly has a chance here of getting somewhat closer to the lead lap.
Yeah, Cole Snyder, 14 laps down right now, currently sitting 19th position. And I mean, you know, for Cole, he's doing what he has to do. You know, not give up, and in his case, just, you know, hope that something happens, put you back in a position. Right now, driver Cole Snyder is facing Zach Meredith. He's the race leader.
And Hunter Peach doing something very similar to what Cole Snyder is doing. Just not... Hunter Peach hasn't lost any laps yet. Still out there running. And Jimmy Mensch not having the greatest night right now. So one little slip from Jimmy Mensch and Hunter Peach can walk away with this.
So, pace car is in. Zachary Meredith leading us. Green flag back out. Cameron Caldwell trying to get in front of Jose Ruiz. Caldwell underneath Meredith, trying so hard to get that race lead.
3 wide, just behind him, Austin McGill. Now Oscar Enriquez and Andrew Green down there on the bottom. Oh, contact, I think, there with Meredith and Caldwell.
Caldwell momentarily had the lead. He's going to dive it back in to 3 and 4. Slide up ahead of Meredith, who gets a little loose there off 4. New race leader, Cameron Caldwell. Meredith looking to the inside, trying to cross him over. Caldwell was loose. Meredith's going to clear Caldwell with crossover.
Caldwell's car seems to be handling the bottom very well as he's able to just drive it in so deep there. Oh, and I think the 17 got in the back of the 98 just a little bit there as they came off of 4.
Jose Ruiz going to push Zachary Meredith. Ruiz looking at the bottom.
Now here comes Wygant, gonna put him 3 wide.
Still 3 wide for Pacey Wygant in the back. Jose Ruiz, Michael Kruger. Caldwell trying to pull away from Zachary Meredith. Meredith looking to the inside, not quite there. Trying to look higher. Caldwell all the way down to the bottom. Meredith from the middle.
And now Caldwell has himself a little bit of a gap. But someone else who's been up front all night and is appearing up front again, that 21 of Austin McGill. He's in third right now. He was just giving a push to Meredith there going into that corner. Meredith now going to set himself up for a run here at Caldwell going into turn 1.
Elijah looking all the way down to the bottom. Elijah wants to get the lead back. Caldwell is continuously using that bottom line through the corners. Meredith now diving to the inside. Gonna try a side draft. Meredith is gonna clear Caldwell. And now try to break the draft. Caldwell going down to the bottom. Still side by side. Caldwell not able to pull up. Trying to there. McGill was there. I think McGill got Caldwell a break. And now Ruiz looking down on the bottom.
Ruiz going to try and battle on that bottom here as he's going to get to the door of Austin McGill. Austin McGill's got help, though, and Oscar Enriquez and Andrew Green. Caldwell dropping back here. Wygant dropping back. Arnold trying to make his way up here. Arnold in the middle almost gets into Michael Kruger there. Flipping up through the middle lane. That's going to allow Parker and Happyack to get by.
Still leading this race, Austin J. McGill pounding him. Oscar Enriquez also in the picture. Michael Kruger trying to make some noise.
Kruger, you just mentioned trying to make some noise. Well, he's making some noise. He drove it on the bottom all the way up to the door of Austin McGill. But just that outside line gets such a run. You pass 3-4 cars on the bottom, they fly right by you on the top side when you're going down that back straightaway.
Kruger going to continue to try to work that bottom line. Maybe find a hole where he can. Right now, there is not one. Look at Ruiz just ahead. Trying to make a move. Zachary Meredith going down to the middle once again, trying to break the draft from McGill. Enriquez pushing McGill down that back straightaway into 3. And McGill looking to the inside. Not enough, but here comes Oscar Enriquez.
We are now within 20 to go. It's going to be go time for some of these guys. If you're in this front pack, you've got to start finding a way to make passes. Some of these guys are going to make some desperation moves here, try to get themselves towards the front.
Top 6 drivers, single file, say that. Cameron Caldwell diving all the way down to the bottom, using the line we've seen him run all night long. Gonna slide up in front of Andrew Green. They're 3 wide. Caldwell, Green, Arnold. Josh Arnold trying to make a move on Green.
Andrew Green down on the inside of Michael Kruger here. Arnold gets by Kruger. Arnold gonna keep trying to dig for more spots here. He's gonna go down low again and see if he can get by the 00 Pacey Wygent.
Kruger filled that hole. Back up front, Caldwell still continuing to try to make moves. And here, just a minute or so, they're going to be right on the back bumper of Cole Snyder. As Oscar Enriquez dove it down in turn 1. Sliding up, maybe? No, not quite. Enriquez going to tuck back into line behind Zachary Meredith. Give it another go, maybe in a lap or so. $15 laps to go at Auto Club. Meredith trying to get the draft off Cole Snyder. Snyder's going to hold it on the bottom. Going to force everybody to have to pass him up top.
See a lot of drivers peeling down to get that draft off Cole Snyder. Michael Kruger going to be one of them. Seen Jonathan Parker also pulling down there trying to get some draft.
Zachary Meredith still holding on. Everything he can. Enriquez not making moves yet. They're 3 wide for 4th place. Pacey Wygent, Jose Ruiz, and Josh Arnold. Arnold had a bobble. Pacey Wygent trying hard on that bottom line. Can pull to the inside of Oscar Enriquez. Now it gets clear ahead of McGill. But McGill looks to the inside of Wygent. McGill trying to find anything. That outside line just way too strong. Gonna lose a couple positions here. Leaders have caught up to Hunter Peach, stays on the high line. This shuffles everything around. Driver scrambling. Facing Wygent looking to the inside of Enriquez.
Wygent looking for a little more than just the inside of Enriquez. Almost clears off the corner, just barely not able to clear Meredith there. He'll slot back in front of Kruger here, go back to the top side and try to rebound. See if he can get another run. Meredith going down to the bottom there, trying to take some of that draft away from Oscar Enriquez.
10 to go.
Here comes Kruger looking through the middle, trying to see if he can get inside of Pacey Wygent. That's going to lose him a couple spots now as Andrew Green and Austin McGill get to his outside, as well as Caldwell, Rees, and Tubb. Everybody in tow right now.
It's top three under a blanket. Enriquez is being super patient behind Zachary Meredith. Pacey Wygent trying his best. Get back up to the lead. And behind it is just a bad scramble. 8 to go here at Auto Club.
Meredith's still your leader right now. Enriquez, Wygent, then Green and McGill. Caldwell trying to get back up to the back bumper of Austin McGill. Wygent running a little bit lower line than Enriquez. He's going to get to the back bumper here. Does he pull out of line yet? No, he doesn't. He stays tucked in. Everybody's showing a lot of patience right now. Everyone waiting to make that move.
Big wreck. Jose Ruiz is hard into the wall. It's like contact with Kyle Tubb. Jonathan Parker might have been
Tubb
involved.
Kind of just hooks him there, and Tubb keys up on the radio and says it's on him. Oh, and Josh, as we always talk about every week with the Di9 NAOR series, no green-white checkers. So I think we might go green with 1 lap to go here. Might get ourselves a 1-lap shootout. We've only seen this one other time this season. Don't remember what track it was at. But we could be getting ready to see something wild here for a 1-lap shootout. I think everybody's going to come down here and take tires. And we got it.
Kruger staying out.
Kruger going to stay out. See if he can hold it.
I was wondering, I seriously think if this goes green, the full lap, then someone with tires is going to win. But, I mean, if we see a yellow very quickly, this might be in Kruger's hand. A lot of drivers doing strategy as well. 2 tires. Kyle Tubb. Zachary Meredith. Oscar Enriquez is going to come out 3rd. Cameron Caldwell 4th. Austin J. McGill, Pacey Wygant. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. And actually, before I really go any further here, because this is a big track, shorten pace laps, so we'll have a couple to go. But again, if there's a very quick yellow, then it's over. With no green, white checkers, this could fall into Kruger's hands. I don't think, though, that if it goes green to the end, Kruger will win this race. But the pace lights. I'm just gonna start that all over. Lights on the pace car are off. 1 to green. 4 laps to go. They briefly go back green. Michael Kruger takes the outside. Kyle Tubb on the inside. Meredith outside. Oscar Enriquez inside. Cameron Caldwell outside. This is going to be chaotic.
It certainly is, and as mentioned, we don't get green white checkers with this league, but we're getting kind of a modified one here. A green, green, white, then a checkered. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Does a big wreck happen and end the race under caution? Do we run all the laps green? We've ran a lot of laps under green tonight, so I can't put it past this field to somehow find a way to bring it home green.
I think there's too much intensity.
I think the intensity got to our buddy Adam Kuhn's internet, because our poor buddy has just dropped due to packet loss here. So Adam Kuhn gonna end up finishing, I believe, in the 18th position, maybe the 19th position. Cole Snyder, I don't think, has enough laps to be able to pass him.
Green flag back in the air. Great jump by Kruger. And Zachary Meredith on the outside of Kyle Tubb. Oscar Enriquez driving it down to the inside. Pacey Wygant looking all the way on the outside. Enriquez going to try to get to the outside of Michael Kruger, but it is Kyle Tubb driving it down. They're going to make contact. Around goes Kruger. Zachary Meredith with the race lead. Caution is out. I think it is Meredith, maybe.
Oh, they're still crashing after the yellow. Andrew Green, Josh Arnold, Jake Millsap. Oh, Hunter Peach is around.
Right now, showing Pacey Wygant as the race leader. Pacey Wygant might have this race win.
Oh, and Josh, we're going to have to wait to see who our race winner is. It is not going to go off iRacing scoring. It's going to go off of the moment of caution. So, right now, I'm going to go back and try to determine who is in front at the time of caution. Oh my goodness. It is close, Josh. I have pulled up the exact time of when the pace lights come on the pace car and the caution is thrown. And Pacey Wygant, right now, unofficially, from what I see, is ahead.
So I'm kind of doing the same thing, and right there is a green light. I put it to the next frame. It's a yellow light, and I definitely did not mean to do that. And it's just so hard to tell. So right now, scoring shows Pacey Wygant with the race win. But we don't know anything officially yet.
And Josh, I know you were pulling it up on your replay. I don't know if you can show the fans at home the screenshot I just sent you, but that is the moment of caution. That is the moment the lights came on the pace car.
Zachary Meredith is bringing his car down pit road. Pacey Wygant's still out there.
Looks like Pacey's going to go do burnouts. We might have our official winner. Haven't seen anything from race control yet. I'll see if we can get either Josh Arnold or Aaron Dukes to answer us here to confirm it. But right now, Pacey Wygant burning it down as if he's got the win. So it is official from Josh Arnold himself, the league owner, that Pacey Wygant did get the win here tonight at the time of caution. So we will have to look around and see if Pacey pops up here in chat so we can get a word in with our winner.
Congratulations to Pacey Wygant. That was very close.
And Josh, I would say let's go through our finishing order, but it's not even close to even really calling it unofficial because we'd have to go back to the point of caution and determine who's where in what positions. So all we can give the folks at home right now is Pacey Wygant is our winner.
So, unofficially, Pacey Wygant wins, Zachary Meredith P2, Kyle Tubb P3, Jonathan Parker 4th, Oscar Enriquez 5th, and there we go. Austin J. McGill finishes 6th. Jake Millsap 7th. Chase McGuire 8th. Jimmy Mensch 9th. And Justin Quimby in 10th. Bringing it home 11th. Nick Capiak, Jose Ruiz 12th. Andrew Green 13th. Josh Arnold 14th. Hunter Peach. These numbers are all messed up. Hunter Peach 15th. Michael Kruger 16th. Cameron Caldwell 7th. What is this? Cameron Caldwell will be 17th. Adam Kuhn 18th. Cole Snyder 19th. Mike Campbell 20th. And 21st, Michael Morgan. 22nd, Zachary Wareham. I apologize, but you guys were seeing what I was seeing, and that was interesting finish position.
Yeah, Josh, as mentioned already, this is unofficial as unofficial gets. Coming from Josh Arnold himself, he's gonna go through the lineup at the time of the yellow, and our finishing order could change a lot. So the finishing order that we have is completely unofficial, folks. And if we get an update before we go off air, we will give you an update. But if not, that is the unofficial finish right now. But anyways, Josh, we have a very, very patient race winner sitting and waiting for us. So I believe you've caught up with our winner here tonight, Mr. Pacey Wygant.
Pacey Wygant down to victory lane. What a race. What a battle. And it was a pretty interesting one out there for you.
Yeah. That was a fight.
I think we're pretty confused up here. What was it like down there in the cockpit on that final lap?
I mean, I had a run, and as good as we are, this track's so wide and so fast, you know there's going to be a caution. So my main focus was just get to the lead as quick as I could. And the cars up in front of me, they had some sort of trouble coming off turn 2 there, and I had such a run, I just dove to the inside, and I was hoping it stuck, and it did, and the caution come out. I don't even know how close it was once the caution finally came out. It must have been inches, but yeah, it was just a battle.
So, of course, you had a bye week, per se, in the tournament. Obviously, I mean, as a racer, I know if I was in a position, I definitely would not want to, just go easy. I'd want to, try to go for a race win. So I expect that nothing changed as far as the plans. Plan is always to get a race win. But now moving forward, now you are going to have an opponent for the rest of the tournament, assuming you keep advancing, of course. So how does this help? Does this help bring the momentum to the rest of the tournament? Or, what's the thought process for moving forward?
I mean, gotta take it one race at a time. I mean, there's 3 left, so you can't really say, "Oh, I'm gonna go out and dominate," because you never know. I mean, there was plenty of fast guys tonight, and they got taken out in unfortunate circumstances. But no, you can't. You just gotta go one race at a time, and well, hopefully that light is there on the other side of the tunnel for you.
All right. Well, before we let you go, who helps get it done behind that 00 machine?
I'm always going to shout out my fiance. She's always watching every single week. Even if she has to work at 2 a.m, she'll still watch. You guys for broadcasting, J-Pod and Nick Hapiak for putting all this on. CCR, even though there's no team, but Zach Meredith, just Sophia the Fierce is a big one. And, you know, we got to always sit there and keep our prayers out for Sophia. But yeah, that's about all. Shout out to everybody who's made this possible for me.
All right, well, congrats on the big win, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
That was race winner, Pacey Wygen.
And Josh, just as you were talking to him there, we did get the official lineup after review when the caution comes out. We could do this kind of a fun way. I could read off the numbers and you could read off the names, or you could read off the numbers and I could read off the names. Because when we got the list, all we've got is the list of the car numbers. I don't know about you, but I don't know a lot of these guys by their car numbers. I know them by their names.
Let's go ahead and...
So,
well, that's not at all what I wanted to push. All right. Let's bring this back up. We'll see.
So I'll read off the numbers since I assume you're pulling up the finishing order. And you can read off the name of each driver, and then we'll just keep going down the line. So let me know when you're ready, Josh, and we'll kick this off.
Yeah, go right on ahead.
All right, so line after review when the caution comes out. Pacey Wygen is still our winner in that 00. And we've got the 17.
Zachary Meredith, Kyle Tubb, Jonathan Parker. That does not look changed. It's when we then get down
I think
to
it starts with the 21, and that's McGill.
McGill, P5.
And then the 99. So that would be... Well, the 99 would be Kruger, because they're going off of the replay. So the 99 Kruger. The 56 of Enriquez. 19 of Millsap. 25 of Green. 22 of Arnold. 7 of McGuire. 94 of, I think that's a Mensch, correct?
Jimmy Mensch.
Okay, so then the 3 of Quimby. 6 of Happyack. The 20 of Peach. The 23 of Ruiz. And the 98 of Caldwell.
So now, I guess the one thing that we kind of need to know, and this may be something for next week. Excuse me there, sorry about that. As far as Michael Kruger goes, because he was part of the reason why that caution actually came out, if they're going to do what NASCAR would do in that situation, is caution or scoring goes at the time the lights come on, but you also have to still be running and finish that way. Kruger, of course, he scored as towards the back, 3 laps down, 16th, unofficially. So right now, a little bit of things that have to be cleaned up, a little bit of confusion there. Needless to say, I don't think this affects the way that playoffs or the tournament is gonna be scored. I think pretty much that is about settled.
I believe you're right on that, Josh. Looking at who we're going to have facing each other next week, Jonathan Parker is going to be facing Justin Quimby. Then we've got Jose Ruiz, who finished ahead of Mike Campbell tonight. He'll be facing Josh Arnold. Then we've got Nick Hapiak due to Noah Blackwell being suspended this week. He will be facing Zach Meredith. And Hunter Peach, I believe, finished behind Jimmy Mensch. So Jimmy Mensch survives, and he'll take on Pacey Wygant. So you've got Peach out, Snyder out, Blackwell was suspended this week. He's out. Kite's out the rest of the season. Campbell gets knocked out tonight, and Hawkins didn't show up, so he's knocked out tonight. So those are your drivers being sent home from playoff contention tonight. And as I already listed, the drivers that were moving on: Quimby, Rees, Arnold, Hapiak, Meredith, and Mensch. And of course, Parker and Wygant already moving on to next week as well.
So, next week is Richmond. It's short track racing, and that's going to have the Elite Eight. The rest of the season, it's going to be, as mentioned, the Elite Eight at Richmond, the Final Four at Iowa, and the title race on September 1st at Las Vegas. Tomorrow night, the Blazer Sim Racing and the Pits News Truck Series visits Kansas Speedway. And unfortunately, I won't be on track. I'm gonna have a little friendly banter here. Thanks, Canfield. But no, Dawson Allen, he is celebrating his birthday this weekend. He's out at Indianapolis for the NASCAR and IndyCar races. Actually, he was just at the truck race at IRP that just got over a few minutes ago as well. Won't spoil anything there, but so Dawson Allen won't be with us tomorrow night. But big happy birthday to him. I don't know how old he's turning, but we'll just call him an old man anyway, because he's not here to yell at me. So happy birthday, Dawson Allen. Big thank you to Jonathan Canfield for, as always, showing up. I think we'll miss you next week, but should be a fun one at Richmond. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It's going to wrap it up from us here at Auto Club. And until next time, Josh Coppernoll signing off, saying so long, and we'll see you next time.